thank you guys. Thank you for joining. So welcome again. And before we can proceed, please, we have translation available. If you'd like to receive this in French, just go to the button and click translation and then go to French. And then you should be able to get all this in French. Once again, my name is Anthony Gitonga, coming to you live from Egypt's capital, and that is Cairo, joined by my very good friends from the Alliance membership from Ecuador, USA, Egypt, and Bangladesh as well. So happy to join all of you. And of course, what is Sunday evening without some energy? So I'm going to teach you a yell here. When I say aho, you're going to say ahoyaya, and that is my team here. And of course, including our virtual team that has joined the call. So aho, ahoyaya. Some energy, please. Aho, ahoyaya. Aho, ahoyaya. Very good. My name is Anthony Gitonga, International Commissioner for the Kenya Scouts Association. And thank you for taking time to meet with us and allowing me and my sisters and brothers of the Alliance to tell you more about our historic bid to host the 27th World Scout Jamboree at the Summit Vector Reserve in West Virginia, USA. The Alliance embodies a spirit of collaboration, uniting Scout organizations from Bangladesh, Ecuador, Egypt, Kenya, and USA, each contributing unique strengths and perspectives. This partnership demonstrates our collective commitment to delivering an exceptional World Scout Jamboree experience, bringing together our diverse backgrounds for a richer, more inclusive event. The Alliance model shows that every National Scout organization can contribute to a successful world event. By being part of the Alliance bid to host the 27th World Scout Jamboree, each nation is building capacity to host regional and World Scouting events in our home countries. During this conversation, in this town hall, you will hear from my sisters and brothers in the Alliance leadership team from all the 5 National Scout organizations. We will talk to you about what this Alliance bid means for Scouting associations like Bangladesh, like Ecuador, Egypt, and Kenya, but also for yours and other Scout associations in your region. We will share with you about our commitment to knowledge sharing, to hosting the most sustainable Jamboree ever, to creating 50,000 ambassadors for peace. We will now hear more about our Peace Jamboree from some of our most thoughtful, passionate young scouters working on the Alliance bid. At this point in time, allow me to introduce Adriana Garzon from Ecuador to present a poem that has been written, composed by Sarah Murigi from Kenya Scouts Association about this Jamboree and why peace is important. Please.
Thank you, Anthony. Hola con todos. Hello, everyone. I'm Adriana from Ecuador, and as Anthony presented, I'm going to present a poem that was composed by Sarah, my friend scout. Abstract as the noun may be, peace is completely discrete in its manifestations. To my eyes, peace looks like hands of different colors joined together in solidarity and accordance. To my ears, peace sounds like a beautiful orchestra composed of different instruments, classical and indigenous, all with different cradles. To my tongue, peace tastes like a masterpiece delicacy with spices from various communities, all in integrated recipe. To my olfactory, peace smells like a perfume processed from different herbs, mists, essences, all yielding a fragrance too good to resist. To my skin, peace feels like the touch of the warm rays of sunshine on a very tranquil spring morning. To my heart, peace feels like love, opendo, l'amour, amore, piar, slang, salang, hope, liebe, ahí, utando. Like a bonfire whose flames rise, spark, and dart joyfully in the air as a result of union of firewood, let's join hands and hearts and make our peace a prominent and omnipresent. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Adriana, and thank you so much once again, our brothers and sisters in Scouting. We, the Alliance, are here to answer any question that you may have about our bid to host the 27th World Scout Jamboree at the Summit Vector Reserve in 2031. So we are going to present to you, we are going to talk to you, but also feel free to tell us if you have any question. Put your questions in the Q&A, and we'll take time at the end of the session to answer as many of your questions as we can. You can also visit our scoutjamboree2031.org for more details, and we'll continue to update our FAQs as we receive your feedback. My friends and colleagues from the Alliance bid are here to tell you more about what makes our bid special. What we will tell you about what it means to us and to other Scout organizations like ours who want to host a World Jamboree in the future. So without any further ado, allow me to bring in Ali from Egypt to tell us more about commitment to knowledge sharing.
Thank you, Anthony. My name is Ali, I'm from Egypt. So I'd just like to start with, the Alliance bid is committed to knowledge sharing, having an effective handoff from one Jamboree team to the next, and building capacity. Once the Alliance bid is selected to host the 27th World Scout Jamboree in 2031, we would ask to be intimately involved in the 26th World Scout Jamboree in Poland in 2027. Our intention is that we want to develop and improve systems during the planning and execution of the 2031 Jamboree. They'll be able to hand off over to the 2035 Jamboree team, and the Alliance bid believes in transparency in Jamboree planning, event financials, honesty and assessments of site readiness and capacity. And we will be open in the program planning of the World Scout Bureau, other National Scout organizations, and the next Jamboree host. And each and every country in the Alliance is deeply involved in the planning. This includes every step of the bid, of the development of the program, and the execution of the Jamboree. The Alliance model shows that every National Scout organization can contribute to a successful world event by being part of the Alliance bid to host the 27th World Scout Jamboree. Each nation is building capacity to host regional and World Scouting events in their home countries. This post-World Action Report after the 2023 Jamboree specifically endorses the idea of Alliance bids for hosting future Jamborees. We wholeheartedly agree and embrace the findings and the recommendations of this report. And with that, I would please like to welcome back Anthony.
Yeah, thank you, Ali. And I want to take this moment to answer a question that some of you may already have about our alliance. We have Bangladesh representing Asia Pacific region, Egypt representing the Arab region, Ecuador from the Inter-American region, and Kenya from Africa. As many of you surely know, Ukraine from Europe was one of our founding members. In January, they came to us and said that they had to withdraw from the alliance. It was a sad conversation, but considering what they're going through, it is understandable. Because of the rules that WASOM has established, we cannot add another NSO to our bid at this point in time. If we are selected, if we win, once we win to host the 27th World Scout Jamboree, we will reach out to our friends in the European region if they would like to co-host with all of us. We will then have to ask the World Scout Committee for approval. Connecting culture works best when we are all equally at the table. If we win and we are intentional about it, we intend to keep that commitment. Our alliance is also committed to allowing more nations and more scouts to participate in the 2031 Jamboree. And at the conclusion of the Jamboree, we are committed to set aside funds for a solidarity fund to do just that. At this point in time, again, allow me to welcome Daniela from Ecuador to tell us more about sustainability and why our site is the best for a Jamboree.
Sure, thank you, Anthony. Hola a todos. Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Pico, and I'm from the Ecuadorian Scouts Association. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about our sustainability plan. Our goal is to hold the most sustainable Jamboree ever. We're happy to share with you the news that the Summit Bechtel Reserve, our Jamboree site, has been since accredited by the World Organization of the Scouts Movement. a Scout Center of Excellence for Nature, Environment, and Sustainability. SEAMS means that our Jamboree site is recognized as exceptional and examples of excellence in what green living, responsible consumption, and education for sustainable development can look like. We will work with WASM sustainability team to develop a comprehensive sustainability plan and set a gold standard for World Scouting events in sustainability. So national Scout organizations can follow our example in their large events. We know that the summit is the site that makes most sense for 2031. We think the best way forward is to work with other nations that want to have the opportunity to host their own World Scout event. And we're happy to work to ensure that the logistics are there to deliver an amazing experience for the Scouts on the world who come to this Jamboree. Everyone knows that the Summit Bechtel Reserve is an unmatched scouting facility. It has infrastructure and the bandwidth to host a World Scout Jamboree. It is a province site with amazing activities for Scouts. But more than that, it's fully built with WUSM accredited Scout Center of Excellence for Nature, Environment, and Sustainability. No need to create a site and increase our football camp footprint. We already have the best Jamboree facility in the world. Plus, who can forget the arena at the shows in 2019? Just wait to see what 2031 will bring. Thank you so much, and now I'll bring it back to Anthony.
Thank you, Daniela. Let's take a moment and talk about our theme. What is our theme and why is it important? We're talking about connecting cultures. We're talking about leveraging on the strength of diversity. And by choosing connecting cultures as our theme, we are committing to an event where Scouts from across the globe will be able to share, learn, and grow together. The Alliance approach ensures a broad representation of cultures, making the Jamboree a gathering place of ideas, traditions, and unity. It is an opportunity to showcase the richness of our global community and the strength it brings to our movement. The 27th World Scout Jamboree is not just an event. It's a milestone in Scouting journey towards a greater global interconnectedness. Think about it. Connecting cultures encapsulates our mission to bridge divides and build a world where every Scout feels seen, heard, and valued. Through interactive activities and shared experiences, participants will leave with a deeper appreciation for the diversity that defines us. And there's quite a lot that we can talk about at Jamboree, but let's take some few minutes to talk about the region days that also define the programming of our event. So bringing back Daniela from Ecuador to tell us more about our region days as part of our program for the Jamboree.
Sure, thank you. So as you may know, Cultural Day is the highlight of every World Scout Jamboree. Walking from campsite to campsite, sampling the various cultures as an experience no one forgets. For the 27th World Scout Jamboree, we want you not to just sample cultures. We want Scout to connect with cultures of the world. And that's why in addition to Cultural Day, we will have regional days as well. But what is a regional day, you might be wondering? Each region of the WASM will have a full day dedicated to them at the Jamboree. They will plan what they want the rest of the Scouting world to experience from the region. What food will be cooked that day, what Scout games will be played, music and dance, anything and everything they want the rest of the Scouting world to experience. Just imagine this. Everyone at the Jamboree learning a new Scout game or skill, cooking a special food in a special way and understanding why that is so important. Or listening to every campsite across the summit singing a Scouting song from a region, your region, but not just in West Virginia. Like during COVID, we'll add a virtual component so Scouts at home can join us and do the same. We will be connecting cultures in West Virginia. How will this work, you may ask? If we are awarded this bid, then our co-hosts will start working in their regions and establishing a team to specifically work on this. There is so much to do and consider to pack into a Jamboree, along with the rest of the Jamboree program and activities. But hey, here, there is a place for everyone. Because of the WASM rules, we cannot reach out until the bid has been awarded. So if we win, one of the first things we will do is to contact an NSO in the European region to join us. We believe that Region Day will be another way to connect and bring scouts together and strength, understanding, and friendship. Thank you so much, and I'm going to pass it to Judy, who's going to talk to us more about our passport program.
Thank you, Daniela. My name is Judy from Kenya, Jambo. A scout who completes the passport program at the 27th World Scout Jamboree will have met someone from every single scouting nation. We aim to give everyone who attends the Jamboree the opportunity to make meaningful connections with many other cultures. That means sharing a meal, learning about other countries' scouting traditions, dancing to music that you have never heard before. The passport program at the Jamboree will provide every scout and staff an opportunity to travel the entire world in 10 days without boarding a plane. Thank you so much. Allow me to invite Ali back to take us more through the international camp. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Well, hello again. My name is Ali. So for the 27th World Scout Jamboree, we want to provide an experience where all participants get to travel around the world in 10 days without booking a plane ticket. By that, we want to make sure everyone's living a multicultural experience of the world in 24 hours. And how would you travel the world in 24 hours, you may ask? Well, welcome to the international camp, where you'll have a portion of our vast Jamboree site dedicated to international camp. Here, scouts want the opportunity to leave their contingent and join the camp for 24 hours. We'll be placed in patrols and units from scouts from all over the world. This will be giving them the chance to eat together, work together, and have a structured program that is unique and special to just them. This will allow them to have an experience of a lifetime, connecting them to cultures from all over the world in an extraordinary way. And most importantly, they'll get the chance to make meaningful and life-lasting friendships, promoting peace within our camp. Thank you, and Anthony.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, our very good friends from the European region. Like I said at the very beginning, if you have any question, please do not hesitate. Put it in the chat, put it in the Q&A. We'll be able to pick it and respond. But I believe that you're following our program, our theme, and what this means. You know, our friends from the Alliance have already presented how the program will look like. You know, the region days, the passport program, and why we're talking about creating friendships, and why this is important to ultimately be able to bring global peace. You know, global peace is about ensuring and enabling a world where there is peace for all and conflict for none. And that is why we want to do this. That is why we have come together. And take a minute also and tell us, what does peace mean to you? And why is peace important? If you can just put it in the chat, we'll be able to see it. And we'll be able to read it out because this is all about peace. We are calling our bid the Peace Jamboree, because all we want to do is to make sure that peace for us is not just theory, but it's action, and action indeed. We are saying that this will be the largest single opportunity to recruit and train 50,000 peace ambassadors. And think about the effect of this when you have 50,000 scouts, not just preaching, but talking and activating peace in their cities, in their villages, in their schools, in their families. That is who we are, and that is why this is important. You know, for me, as Anthony, peace is important. Peace is the common denominator for the continued coexistence of humankind. I come from Africa, and we know why peace is important. And this is not just for Africa, but from across the world. That is why the Alliance bid to host a Peace Jamboree is a global game changer in matters global peace. The Peace Jamboree will be the largest peace gathering, the largest single opportunity to commission 50,000 peace ambassadors to the world. We are training 50,000 peace ambassadors on site. Think about it. And every scout has home as well. You know, a World Peace Day with all the 50 million members participating. I can't wait and be part of the Peace Jamboree. All right, very good. Just checking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for participating. Thank you for reaching out. Like I said, we have our website, we have our social media. Please do not hesitate to reach out. If you have any question, we are here to respond. Thank you so much indeed, and thank you for finding the time. Thank you. Aho!